News anchor Katie Couric is in Port-au-Prince with more on the challenge of getting supplies to those in need.
More than 48 hours after the earthquake devastated Haiti, aid is finally coming in, but it's still very slow in getting to the people who need it the most. I was at the international airport this morning, and there were planes and personnel from all over the world. But it became such a bottleneck that the FAA had to tell the United States to temporarily stop sending planes into Port-au-Prince. Meanwhile, the fear of disease is spreading because there's no electricity, no running water, no clean drinking water. So doctors are very concerned about that. And this devastation is taking a psychological toll as well. In parts of downtown, armed gangs are running around, frustrated and angry, and they're armed with machetes. Needless to say, that is a very dangerous combination.
CBS 2's Rob Morrison, like Katie Couric, is also in Port-au-Prince.
He joins us live via Skype with more on the difficulties on the ground, hit hard by the region, I should say.
And Rob, good to see you. We've seen a lot of pictures of the devastation during the day, but now that night has fallen, Katie talked about lawlessness. What is it there like at this hour?
Well, Dana and Chris, security is certainly one of the biggest concerns out there. As night falls on the city, and I saw it firsthand myself, we pulled into town just as the sun was setting, it just readily becomes apparent that there are millions of people, literally, with no place to go. We went to Place Saint-Pierre tonight, St. Peter's Place, which is a park near Pétionville, which is where we're staying tonight. And it's a small public park, but it's literally become home to hundreds, maybe even thousands of people. Certainly a desperate scene, yet the thing that struck me was the sense of community. We're talking about men, women, and very small children all living together. Pretty much they've lost everything, or they're scared to go back into their homes because of the aftershocks and the shoddy construction. So there they are living together, and it's like they've brought their living rooms and their kitchens and their lives basically together. It was a real sense of community, some singing, some praying, yet it's impossible to escape the desperation.
Rob, let me ask you, what kind of organized relief efforts have you seen there? We heard earlier there's some difficulty getting the supplies to the people.
Well, Chris, what we saw today basically were UN patrols going through the streets. Not very many of them, but you know, there were patrols in their white vehicles. There were also UN troops on the ground trying to direct traffic, doing security details and things of that nature. But as Katie said, and as you've reported, there are problems with the docks at the port. There are problems at the airport. We did see a couple of planes taking off. We saw some choppers in the sky. We saw the relief coming via the overland route that we took from Santo Domingo today, and that's becoming a very heavily traveled route, and it's creating kind of a bottleneck situation at the border. But also, as you saw, I think in Katie's piece, there's a lot of unrest. We heard one disturbing report about people who are building roadblocks with corpses as a way to protest the lack of relief. Some people you talk to are happy that some is arriving. Many people are angry that it's taking so long for it to get here.
All right. Rob Morrison reporting for us tonight live via Skype in Port-au-Prince. Rob, stay safe out there, and we'll look forward to your reports here on CBS 2.